Okay, we're going to practice the chords for bingo. You've been playing them in C major, but right now we're going to work on them in G major. So the first thing you need to do is locate G. That's going to be your bass note for the starting chord. And we're going to play the 1 chord. It looks like this. Now notice how my thumb is not all the way back here. This is going to be really helpful if you keep it closer to the black keys than the edge of the key. Let's play the 1 chord again. Now let's go from 1 chord to a 4 chord. All I do is slide my thumb up and use the fingers 2 and 5 as in the place where they already are. And immediately my hand naturally goes back to the 1 chord shape. So let's play that. Now let's go back and forth between 1 and 4. 1, 4, 1, 4. Make sure as you're doing this that your fingers are staying curved and that your thumb is not at the edge of the keyboard. Now let's practice the 5-7 chord. Let's start by playing the top 2 notes that your hand is already touching. And our bottom note, which is G, is going to go down half of a step to this F sharp. Now this chord can be really tricky if your pinky or your finger number 5 is too close to the edge. It's very likely to slip off or not even play at all because it missed, something like this. That's really easy to do. So that's why we want to keep our thumb closer to the black keys. That way we know that finger number 5 can reach this black key. Notice how I don't have to move the rest of my fingers to reach this. That's very important. So let's practice that 5-7 chord. See where my thumb is? Just right here in between these 2 black keys. That's a good place for it. Back to your 1 chord. 5-7. 1. 5-7. 1. It's very helpful when you play these that you don't move your hand more than you need to. You can play all of these chords. We're using 4 different chords. You can play all of these without moving your hand much more than just this tiny motion I'm making here. So let's practice this. Let's go 1, 4, 5, 7, 1. Ready, go. 1, 4, 5, 7, 1. Now we have 1 more chord to practice. It's the 6 chord. For our 6 chord, all we need to do is move your thumb up, finger number 1 up a whole step, and then we'll use finger number 3 and finger number 5. So this is the only minor chord we have in this progression, in this group of chords we're playing. The 6 chord, we have a 3rd on the bottom and a 4th on top. Now let's compare this to your 4 chord. Your 4 chord has a 4th on the bottom and a 3rd on top. So it's important to remember the difference between a 4 and 6 chord. So let's practice going back and forth. We'll go 4, 6, 4, 6. Okay? Here's 4, 6, 4, 6. Okay. Now let's practice all of these chords. Let's go 1, 4, 6, 5, 7, 1. So 1, 4, 6, 5, 7, 1. Now that you've practiced with the video for G major chords for bingo, I've included the chords written out as well as having them with the Roman numerals that you can read while practicing, and then as soon as you're comfortable, you can practice without the video and without the chord progression written here.